Wasn't it just January yesterday? And now, suddenly it's October. The year has almost disappeared. You've probably said to yourself, where did the time go? But this isn't just the calendar playing tricks. This is your life. Speeding up, think back to your childhood. Remember how endless summers felt? How waiting for your birthday felt like an eternity. Each day was long, full, and vibrant. But then, as you grew older, something changed. The years began to blur. Months collapsed into weeks. And before you knew it, entire decades seemed to vanish without warning. Psychologists call this the proportional theory of time. When you're 10 years old, a single year is 10% of your entire life. That's why it feels so long. But at 30, that same year is only 3%. At 50, it's 2%. And by the time you're 60, a single year is just over 1% of your entire experience on Earth. In other words, every year feels shorter than the last, and the older you get, the faster life seems to accelerate. That's why children can't wait for Christmas. But adults wake up one morning realizing it's already December. It's why, as kids, a 2-hour road trip felt endless, but as adults, we drive ours without even noticing the time passing. Our brain literally compresses time as we age. And that's why we live with this constant, unsettling feeling that life is running faster than we can hold on to it. Here's another layer. Your brain doesn't treat all experiences equally. It filters. It ignores repetition. When you live the same routine, wake up, work, scroll, sleep, your brain saves energy by skipping the recording process. Those days simply vanish. That's why when you look back at the last 5 years, they feel shorter than a single year of your childhood. You didn't live fewer days, you just created fewer memories worth keeping. This is called the reminiscence bump. Studies show people remember their late teens and early 20s more vividly than any other time of life. Why? Because that's when life was full of firsts. First love, first job, first independence. Firsts expand time. Routines erase it. And most adults stop having firsts. That's why time speeds up. Not just because of math, but because of memory. Now think about this October. Will it be remembered? Or will it vanish into the blur of ordinary days? If your routine is identical to last month, then in your memory, this October may not even exist. But here's the good news. You can stretch time again. You can't stop the years from passing, but you can slow your experience of them. How? By creating novelty. By stepping into new environments, learning new skills, meeting new people, breaking your patterns. When you travel to a new city, suddenly every street, every taste, every sound feels vivid. That week feels longer than months at home. Novelty stretches time. Presence deepens it. Here's a fact. People who engage in new hobbies and social activities, as they age, report feeling that time slows down. Their days don't blur together. And interestingly, research shows they're also less likely to fall into depression. Why? Because novelty signals to the brain, pay attention. This moment matters. Presence matters too. We live in an age of distraction. Phones, notifications, endless feeds. Our attention is stolen every second. But here's the truth. Distraction kills time. Because when you're half present, your brain doesn't store the memory. That's why hours of scrolling vanish, leaving no trace. Contrast that with 1 hour of deep connection, a conversation with a loved one, a walk without your phone, a moment of awe in nature. That 1 hour can feel timeless. So here's the challenge for October. Don't let it vanish into autopilot. Add firsts. Add novelty. Add presence. Call someone you haven't spoken to in years. Start a new habit, even something small, like journaling for 5 minutes, or trying a new recipe. Visit a place in your own city you've never been to. Take a walk without your phone and actually notice the colors of the leaves, the chill in the air, the sound of your own breath. Time isn't just measured in minutes. It's measured in moments. And the more meaningful the moments, the slower life feels. Let me tell you a story. A study asked older people in nursing homes what they regretted most. You might think they'd say not making enough money or not working harder. But the number one regret was this. not spending more time with loved ones, not making more memories, not living more while they still could. They didn't regret the years they had. They regretted the moments they let slip through their fingers, and maybe that's the point of this October. To remind you that time is not infinite, that every year feels shorter because you are running out of years, and that should not depress you. It should wake you up. Think about how you spend your days. Do you live in a way that your future self will thank you for? Or are you living in a way your future self will regret? Every October that passes is one less October you'll ever get. So here's the truth. You can't add more time to your life, but you can add more life to your time. You can make October unforgettable, not by doing something grand, but by being fully alive in it. Hug your mother longer. Say thank you to your father. Take the photo with your friend. Spend time with your child before they grow up, and stop asking for your attention. Notice your partner's quiet needs before silence becomes distance. These are the moments that stretch time. These are the moments you'll carry with you. These are the moments that make October and every month matter, because life doesn't disappear in decades. It disappears in days, in choices, in moments not lived. So don't wait. Don't keep saying someday. October is here, but it won't be here for long. Live it. Feel it. Remember it. Because the illusion of time is this: you think you have more? You don't. You only have now.